know I make the bitches hit the floor for keys. Yeah.
Travis got it here, and I'm back with some more boxing. Look, man, y'all gotta follow me, man. I know what y'all thinking when y'all seen that headline, man, and I can explain. All right. First of all, it don't matter who you think is gonna win the fight. All right, it don't matter. Willie Monroe was promised that fight with Canelo, and he said they signed a contract back in August that the winner of his fight with Gabriel Rosado was going to fight Canelo next, and that was probably going to be the December fight that Canelo had. You know, the fight that got canceled. And Canelo got injured, and he canceled that date. And, you know, they acting like they don't even want to fight Willie Monroe Jr., period. And Willie Monroe is pissed off about it because he was promised to fight. You know, not only promised to fight, you know, it was in writing. They signed a contract. You know, it was like a sure thing. And they thought that Gabriel Rosado was going to beat Willie Monroe Jr. They were so sure of it that they wrote it up in the contract. And you know how Gabriel Rosado fight, right? He's an aggressive fighter. He's going to come forward. And, you know, that's like a perfect style for Canelo, who's very strong and a counterpuncher. And Willie Monroe Jr., he released a statement, and he said, if he is a true man, they should stick to their word. The plan was for the winner of that fight to be able to fight Canelo. They thought Rosado would win, and he would just be a guy that would get pounded by Canelo. If the shoe was on the other foot, and it was me who didn't want to fight an aggressive fighter, I would look like a punk. Willie Monroe Jr.'s statement. You know, Willie Monroe Jr., I mean, he does present like a, you know, a pretty big challenge for Canelo, right? Styles make fights. Willie Monroe isn't going to just walk into punches. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a tough fight for Canelo. Those are the styles that give Canelo problems, man. And the reason that I'm saying that he's avoiding that fight, I mean, you look, man, Canelo is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? And he would be favored to win that fight, and rightfully so. Now, listen to Canelo's trainer's statement about this whole thing, man. Canelo is never going to fight Monroe. He doesn't fight or allow a fight to happen. You have to keep going after him to catch him. If that's the case, it's better for us to fight Erislandy Lara. Canelo's trainer's statement. Doesn't that sound like they're scared of making that fight? You know, I mean, I ain't trying to be ridiculous here. This is what this motherfucker said. He ain't never going to fight Monroe. He doesn't allow a fight to happen. And he doesn't fight. You know, that kind of sound like the shit that motherfucking Floyd Mayweather Jr. opponents would say, like, he keep running. He ain't standing there. He won't let me hit him. That's what that shit sound like. Y'all know Canelo had a really close fight with Erislandy Lara. What was that, a split decision victory that Canelo had over Erislandy Lara with a very similar style? Willie Monroe Jr., he looked like really good out there against Gabriel Rosado. See, not only did they think that Gabriel Rosado would win, but even if Willie Monroe Jr. won the fight, they didn't expect him to look like that. I mean, it was a shutout, man. It's just like, dude, this dude is quick. Might even be quicker than Canelo. And his hand speed is quicker than Canelo. His foot speed is quicker than Canelo. You know, Canelo is a great fighter, man. He got a lot of attributes: head movement, defense, power, you name it, man. He's a great fighter. Don't get me wrong, man. But, you know, Willie Monroe Jr., he does have a chance in that fight, man, you know, because of his style and Canelo's style. We ain't talking about no motherfucking Amir Khan who been getting knocked out by everybody. You know, the only person that decisively beat Willie Monroe Jr. is Triple G. And Willie Monroe Jr., he was piecing up Triple G in a few of those rounds, right? Before the stoppage. Now, you know, he got the experience of being in there with Triple G, and also he had the fight with Gabriel Rosado, and he also defeated Brian Vera, who used to defeat all of these undefeated fighters and you know, take their oath from them. So, you know, he's been in a few fights. But, you know, the bottom line is Canelo's team presented him with a contract. They didn't have to do that. They could have just said, look here, we're going to give you a fight with Gabriel Rosado, and you can fight on this co-main event, and this is what we're going to pay you. They could have did that. But nah, they gave him a contract. Motherfucker's dirty. You know what, man? What I was thinking, to keep it real, I was thinking that Canelo wasn't even really injured. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest with you. I mean, I don't believe these fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers be lying about everything, you know? So like, but I didn't know that Willie Monroe Jr. had a contract to fight Canelo. I didn't know that. All I knew was, you know, Willie Monroe Jr. had to fight on the co-main event, right? And all I knew was Canelo had another fight that he was going to come right back and fight December the 10th. That's all I knew. And, you know, I didn't know that he had this contract. And then when he said that he was injured immediately after the fight, I was like, he just don't want to come back and fight. You know what I'm saying? He just don't. Like, that's coming back really quick, right? With your fight is on September the 17th. You going to come back, like, right back? December the 10th? What's that, like, about, you know, a little under 3 months? So what, you going to take, like, 2 or 3 weeks off and then go right back to training? I wouldn't want to do that shit after making, you know, a multi-million-dollar payday in a big fight. I wouldn't want to. So I thought he just wanted to take the time off. I didn't know about this Willie Monroe Jr. contract. And, you know, I seen a couple pictures with Canelo with the cast on his you know, hand and shit like that. They said that a X-ray revealed that he had a fracture on his right thumb. This could be true. It could be. All right. And, okay, if you injured, then you do need to take some time off to get better. But you still got this contract to fight Willie Monroe Jr. So what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Look, man, y'all got to at least pay the man something. Y'all signed a contract to pay him. I mean, to fight him. So if y'all don't fight him, you got to at least throw him a couple dollars. You can't just give a motherfucker a contract and be like, oh, well, shit, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? We wanted the other guy to win. No. You know what I'm saying? Honor the contract or break bread. And I think Willie Monroe Jr. would prefer to get the fight. Because who knows? He might even defeat Canelo. I mean, as ridiculous as it sounds. You know what I'm saying? Styles make fights. Upsets happen. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you never know. You never know. What if Canelo can't ever catch him? Canelo is a really strong puncher, man. You know, I think Canelo would be the favorite to win that fight. I think he would probably pull it off. Canelo would. But, you know, that's still a risky fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. And if Canelo's going to sit out for the rest of the year, he's not going to come back until May. I don't think that he's going to give Willie Monroe Jr. that fight for Cinco de Mayo weekend. But, you know, I mean, you gotta do something. This motherfucker got a contract. He won a fight. He won. You know what I'm saying? Y'all signed a contract. The winner's going to get Canelo. So, what's up? Willie Monroe Jr., he pissed off. I seen him talking about this shit the other day. And then now the boxing website's talking about it. He mean business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all promised this man a fight. And, you know, before he even said anything publicly, he probably was trying to contact him like, yo, okay, I understand Canelo's injured, but, you know, I was supposed to get that fight. So, you know, is the fight going to still happen? What's up? They probably just like, you know, whatever. And then, you know, Canelo's trainer saying they ain't never going to fight him. What the fuck is you talking about? He got a contract to fight y'all. Well, that's how boxing works, man. You know, it sucks when you the B side of these negotiations and shit, and you dealing with a big name fighter like that. You know, I mean, I seen a similar case happen with Kell Brook and Diego Chavez. They had a fight signed. They trained for it. Kell Brook pulled out a week and a day before the fight happened. Diego Chavez never got a fight. Never. It never happened. Eddie Hearn said the contract was void. And then now in this case, Willie Monroe Jr., he might never get a fight. You know, but, you know, Golden Boy, they might need to just hook him up with a big fight or something, man. Y'all got to make up for this shit. Y'all can't just, that's bad business. Y'all make motherfuckers not even want to fuck with Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? A fighter coming up. And you seeing a fighter, you know, y'all present a contract to a fighter and promising him something. And then it don't go the way that you wanted it to go. So you just fuck over one of your own fighters. You'll make a fighter say, fuck Golden Boy. I'm going to go to Mayweather Promotions. I'm going to go to Rock Nation. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck around and go to Top Rank. If y'all fucking over y'all fighters, so y'all need to cash this man out or give this man a fight. I'm Travis Gotti. Thank you for tuning in to Travis Gotti Boxing. Subscribe.
I gotta quit fucking with you.